The NDC government has hinted that the cap in fuel prices at the pump and the 25% reduction in the non-fuel charges for the Grenada Electricity Company may be removed. Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell at the government post-cabinet briefing on Tuesday says that a final decision will be made in cabinet next Monday.
As you're aware, the prior administration had capped the retail price per gallon of fuel at the pump to $15 per gallon. At the next post-cabinet briefing, we will make an announcement as to whether that will remain in place or whether we will remove the cap, and if we do, what are the measures we will take to assist with ameliorating the price of fuel at the pump. The prior administration had taken a decision to discount the non-fuel charge per kilowatt of electricity for Grenada's consumers by 25%. We will also be making an announcement after the next cabinet meeting as to the government's position on this.
Grenlec has seen a loss of $4 million in revenue due to the reduction, says the Prime Minister. He also indicated that government has a $1 million debt due to the cap on fuel.
I should point out that in relation to the 25% reduction of the non-fuel charge per kilowatt, that Grenlec has lost over or not collected over $11 million as a result of that measure. I should also point out that in relation to the cap on fuel prices, that the government is now owing the suppliers of fuel close to $1 million as a result of that. So those measures which have been taken to ease the cost of living do have significant financial, fiscal consequences for the government. And so we have to ensure that in our approach to mitigating the high cost of living, that the government is also fiscally responsible in terms of the approaches that it takes.
Meanwhile, other measures put in place by the previous administration to mitigate the cost of living in Grenada will be extended by the new government to year-end.
So effective as of the 1st of September and continuing until the end of December, the government has agreed to maintain the zero rating of VAT on electricity consumption for domestic consumers with usage up to 500 kilowatts per hour until December 31, 2022. The government will continue to maintain the removal of the environmental levy for domestic consumers with usage of up to 500 kilowatts until December 2022, and that's in relation to electricity consumption. In relation to the price of cooking gas, or what is known as the LPG 20-pound cylinders, the government has again taken the decision to continue to maintain the fixed price of the LPG gas at $40 per bottle.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.